Hey everyone, welcome back. So here's the dilemma. You already know the Wyze Cam V3 is reliable and affordable. But now there's a brand new version promising some serious upgrades. The real question is, do these changes actually make it worth the switch, or should you stick with the classic? Today we're going to find out what's what. So let's break it all down, feature by feature. Alright, let's start with design and build. Both the Pan V3 and Pan V4 stick to that familiar Wyze look, with a compact design and smooth motorized pan and tilt. The Pan V3 is IP65 weather resistant, making it great for both indoors and outdoors. The Pan V4 continues that durability, so no downgrade there. Both also feature the signature privacy mode, where the camera physically looks down when you want to disconnect. So that's the design and build. Solid, compact, and familiar on both versions. But where things really start to separate is in the video quality. V3 records in 1080, full HD, which is more than enough for basic monitoring. You'll clearly see people, pets, and movement around your home. But the Pan V4 steps things up in a big way. It delivers 4K Ultra HD at 20 frames per second, or 2.5K at 25 frames per second for smoother motion. This upgrade means sharper detail, richer colors, and the ability to pick up on smaller things the V3 might miss. In short, the V3 gives you good clarity, but the V4 gives you security-level precision. But security doesn't stop when the sun goes down, so let's talk night vision. The Wyze Cam V3 impressed a lot of people with its color night vision, powered by the starlight sensor. Even in low-light conditions, it could still capture details in color instead of just black and white, which was a huge step up at its price point. But the Pan V4 takes things even further. It adds a motion-activated spotlight along with infrared LEDs that adapt to the environment. That means the camera isn't just recording in the dark. It can actively light up the scene, capture sharper footage, and even act as a deterrent to unwanted visitors at night. So while the V3 was already strong in low light, the V4 turns night vision into a full-blown security feature. Strong video and night vision are key, but smart features are what make these cameras truly useful. Both the Pan V3 and V4 come with motorized pan and tilt and motion tracking, meaning the camera can follow movement as it happens, whether it's a pet running across the room or someone walking through your yard. But the Pan V4 adds an extra layer of security with a built-in 100 decibel siren. So instead of just watching intruders, it can actively scare them off. Think of it as going from silent observer to active defender. On the smart home side, both cameras integrate seamlessly with the Wyze app, as well as Alexa and Google Assistant. That means you get voice control, mobile notifications, and the ability to check in on your home from anywhere. Of course, all these features depend on how well the camera stays connected. The Wyze Cam V3 only works on the standard 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band. That's fine for most people, but it can get a little crowded if you already have a lot of smart devices on your network. The Pan V4 gives you more flexibility by working on both 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi. In simple terms, that means where you'll get faster streaming, smoother video, especially in 4K, and a stronger, more reliable connection overall. So while the V3 does the job, the V4 makes sure your footage comes through clearer and with less buffering. Now let's talk about storage, because what good is a camera if you can't keep the footage? V3 can handle a memory card up to 256 gigabytes. In real terms, that gives you roughly 2 to 3 weeks of continuous 1080p recording, depending on your settings. The Pan V4 doubles that capacity, supporting up to 512 gigabytes. And since it records in higher resolution, the extra space really matters. On a card that size, you're looking at around 3 to 4 weeks of continuous 4K recording, or even longer if you're using motion-based recording instead of 24/7. Both cameras also let you use Wyze's cloud storage if you prefer to save clips online. But if you want long-term local storage under your control, the V4 clearly gives you more breathing room. Here's the bottom line. The Wyze Cam V3 is still an amazing budget camera, perfect for anyone who just wants reliable coverage without spending much. But the Pan V4 is the clear choice if you're ready to invest a little more for better image quality and real security upgrades. It's less about which one is better and more about what matters to you. Saving money with the V3 or investing in extra protection with the V4. So, which one would you pick for your home? Drop your choice in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more smart home deep dives.